No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
I thought you were done. Fight, man. I swear. I need to let my stomach ease.
guess you don't know what to do. He asked me to take Lily tomorrow for calculus club. The school. So I guess I can just drive her to the school, but what is she gonna do?
What are you? Oh, really?
Yeah, you had it. You had it while I took dinner.
Really?
Resting, dude. Oh yeah. Really? Yep.
How long you need? Like half hour? Man, they must have planted theirs earlier. What does that mean?
Like an outside green.
Does that help it grow quicker or something?
Helps him everything for everything. No! Rich!
No, Vincent.
Get him!
My stomach's hurting, Vincent.
Oh my gosh, look, it's a watermelon! Oh, that's fun.
Yup. Hey, yo. But I went through all the strawberries and I could see that now because they will root down really quickly and we'll just get further. We have green. And I was about to take it out and we thought maybe I'll put some in the ground for seed and I waited long enough that now they are producing flowers again, so we'll probably get more back of green. And that's just have that happen always because usually after the tunnel, it's going to get to the leaves and then after the first one. So I'm pretty excited to see there again and we'll also do the fruit. These are our white cucumbers and openly and also these Mom.
Quiet, please. I can't hear.
Stop.
Stop it.
Stop.
This is so annoying. This is so annoying.
Get mommy's phone, Vincent, or play with the plushie.
Right here we have our fields. I've got these all closed up with the system. I'm going to
Oh, I can't see. Good God.
It's going really fast now.
Ow. Look at the tomatoes.
I'm going to take tomatoes up here. Here's the blackberry tomatoes. Here, and then this.
I'm going to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
Here, pull out the carrot.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of record correcting. There's no comment. Number one, Harris was put in charge, as you said earlier, of that includes immigration. She was not, it is not the borders are.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I got some arugula down here, and then over here I have a bunch of sweet peppers on this side. This mostly for snacking. I interplanted some marigolds here, and that's pretty much it. I got my pumpkins coming all the way into the tunnel. I need to get it out, but they're taking over. This is honey patch squash. It's a lot bigger than it was last time. They kept them going through squash bugs. I have
one more time.
a lot of berry bugs here as well. That are some of these squash bugs. I saw a dead squash bug right here at the top of one of the bleeds. I've never seen that before. There's something getting the squash bugs as well. It's really good because I might need to have less work to take them off of these plants. So I'm going to show you some of these squash that we got in here that are forming. These are a really tiny butternut. They do not get very big at all. So probably a little bit bigger than this, and then that will be it. But they're so good and so sweet. And then we got more forming over here and here. I see some in there. This is the Long Island cheese pumpkin. And pumpkins are a lot more vigorous than that block over there. It's just like taking over. In the middle, I planted all of this dill, which is now going to seed. And I think the dill has been a good combo with this pumpkin and squash. We're getting a lot of squash bugs still. It's not like it's making them go away, but I'm seeing a lot of bed bugs as well. So I think it's been good for that. And of course, we're using the dill as well for pickles and stuff. So it's been a good thing to have in this patch of pumpkins. So they're really small. Bigger ones in there, but I'm not seeing them much. This is all lemon squash, and we harvested this just yesterday, so I actually don't have a lot of food for little baby ones on these plants. We always get a really good harvest in these. We don't have as much trouble with the squash bugs. The negative part about them is once they get past like this little baby stage, then the outside skin gets really hard and they're not as good to eat. But other than that, it's a really nice one. These are all those Beauregard sweet potatoes. This is the first succession I did of those, and then I have another succession down here that's a little less big or farther. It's not as far along, of course. And they're growing really well. Always an easy crop for us. Looks like we get a tiny bit of weeds. We get a lot of this. I think it's forest metal throughout the garden. It pops through all of the weed paper. like a separate, really spicy. So it's not fun to eat. So
I'm going to talk about my new plushie line.
Tomatoes here, and just harvested these yesterday as well. The Roma tomatoes are doing really hot spell. This was probably the last place that we got the irrigation set up, so they were stressed out. The plants were stressed, and they dropped a bunch of the blossoms at the top. It's getting cooler now, so I'm seeing some recovery from these, but just the way that Roma tomatoes are, they're a determinate plant, which means they just grow up to a certain height, and then that's it. They're done. They just want to bear everything at once. They put all that energy into bearing the fruit, so a lot of times at that point, they will struggle to make any more new growth. So,
Where is this different grade?
but we'll harvest this off of these. And then I have another succession of tomatoes that I'm going to plant soon here, so that we can get ready.
This is amazing.
This is Jack.
Did you know this is amazing? Did you know this sticks to the wall?
Yeah.
Look,
I know it does.
look,
And it's got a little suction on it, doesn't it? Oh,
see?
yeah. It's cute.
That's a satisfying noise.
Don't break it.
I love that little thingy.
Alright, so let's move on to the rest of the garden. Previously, in the last garden tour, we had silage sharp here. We removed that, and underneath that, we had a cover crop that we had trimmed and tarped, one from over the winter. So we moved the residue from that, and I'll show you what we did with that right now. So I wanted to plant another cover crop in this area for the summer just to improve the soil, but I was still had a lot of the residue of the first cover crop. So I was trying to think questions to do with it, if I should just pile it in the aisles. But I had like an epiphany that I should just take all that straw and pile it onto my potatoes. And it has worked amazing. I need to do this every single year. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but instead of using hay, which has weed seeds, this cover crop, if you crimp and tarp at the right time, it doesn't have any weed seeds in it, and perfect for these potatoes. I literally took it straight from here and I just threw it on the potatoes, and they're like fully covered now with this cover crop, and then eventually it'll break down and go into the soil over there. Here, I can grow another cover crop. So I'm super excited about that today. We've got all of the straw cleared off here, so we're going to plant a cover crop of Sudan grass right now. I am also going to plant some pumpkins. I don't think I have enough right now, so I'm planting the Sudan grass, and then in a couple of days when pumpkins arrive, I'm going to plant several rows of those in between the Sudan grass, because the Sudan grass grows pretty slow. So it'll be nice to have the cowpeas there because they can cover the soil quickly and make sure no other weeds grow. Ideally, it'd be nice if I had my cowpeas right now, but I wasn't really thinking ahead on this. I am going to wait like another week or so and plant a bunch of buckwheat. That is because the buckwheat matures really quickly and these things mature a little bit slower. So I'm trying to time it right so everything matures all at once. And then we'll mow these down and we'll plant probably one more cover crop in here for the fall. Chickens go over this area in wintertime. The potatoes at this point have mostly dried grass. You can still keep little here and there between each time you harvest them. We just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. A couple years.
Yeah. Wow.
How many plushies?
Oh my gosh, $500 million of plushies.
That's 500.
Oh, it is? I love you, pumpkin.
To get some sauce.
No, you didn't eat your burger yet. Do you want to be skinny, Vinny?
Probably one more crop in here for the fall, and I'll have my chickens go over this area in wintertime. The potatoes at this point have mostly died back. You still see a little bit of green here and there, which means it's time to harvest them. We just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. A couple of years ago, I left my potatoes in the ground for like an extra month or so. They lasted a long time in cold storage because I had to the negative of that is a lot of times in frozen seeds will come in where your potatoes because there's nothing growing here anymore. I'm fighting some of that as well. So that's there's like pros and cons of just leaving them in the ground. Sometimes there are worms and bugs and things that can get them in the ground too. So I'm just gonna keep them, but I think it's gonna be fine. We'll just sit back for a little bit till we get these all harvested. So let's move back to this tunnel and I'll show you that real quick. We have watermelon and then regular melon. These regular melons are getting close to being ready. And then over here, the watermelons, we just harvested one yesterday. It had split open because we left the water on in here a little bit too long. Potatoes are because there's nothing growing here anymore. I'm fighting some of that as well. So there's like pros and cons of just leaving them in the ground. Sometimes there are worms and bugs and things that can get them in the ground too. So I'm just going to keep kind of keeping an eye on them, but I think it's going to be fine that they're in the ground for a little bit until we get these all harvested. So let's move back to this tunnel and I'll show you that real quick. We have watermelon and then just regular melon. These regular melons are getting close to being ready. And then over here, the watermelons, we just harvested one yesterday. It had split open because we left the water on in here a little bit too long, but it was mature anyway. So it's so good. That was really cool to be able to harvest one of these. I always get a little bit nervous about the watermelon, the melons, just because we have so many bugs that love to just kill fighting plants. I'm hoping they will last long enough that we get several more watermelons and lots of melons before they get killed off by bugs.
These are the hatch chilies that I grew this year. I help Becky a lot with all the other stuff in the garden, but I don't usually pick my own and plant my own seeds and that kind of stuff. So I did that this year with the hatch chilies. I tried a few meals last year with hatch chili flavoring, and I fell in love with it. They're right now, of course, you can see, and we've done a few different things with the bars to kind of test and see what we like. We've done some hatch chili salsa, we've done some hatch chili smoked pork and gelato, and freeze-dried some roasted chili. And we really like a rub, seasoning, still figuring out how that's going to. But there's a ton that we are harvesting from roasting.
The wheat has matured and we have been harvesting this. I will do like full video on how we harvested this and what methods we're liking so far of how to thresh it and winnow it on a small scale because we've tried a couple of things. But as you can see here, the stalks are still here, so we're just harvesting the heads. We have harvested maybe 10 feet so far, and I have like a gallon-sized container inside, and we have about a half a gallon worth of wheat so far. I still need to kind of weigh it, but then we have another 80 feet or so of wheat to go, so we've got a lot of harvesting still to go. The kids, this is one of their favorite jobs to do, is not picking it so much, but they love threshing the wheat and winnowing it. And it's so fun. So that's good because it's a little bit time intensive because we're doing that on a small scale. I'll show you all that later on. Asparagus here, this hasn't changed since the last time. Here is the corn that I planted last time. We had a little bit of difficulty with this, getting this corn to transplant. It was a little bit hotter at the time I transplanted this than when I replanted the other corn, so the other corn took a lot easier, and I felt like I had to really baby this corn a whole bunch. This row over here, this is actually, we planted this at the same time, And this corn is a lot smaller. The interesting thing about this is I had a cover crop of peas and oats here, and I flail mowed this. I did not kill it off before I planted these corns, and they did not seem to like it. So moral of the story here is to make sure the cover crop is good and dead before transplanting something into that. So I think what's happening and what I was noticing from observation is when I transplanted specifically into this row, the soil was very dry. It was like the cover crop had its roots down deeper, and so it was sucking all of that moisture, and it wasn't allowing any of these transplants to get any of the moisture. I think that's part of the reason why they did not take very well. So next time I will make sure that we kill the cover crop, wait probably at least 2 weeks, and then plant into that area before transplanting something, because these are way behind the other guys. Behind this front section of corn, we decided to do another succession of corn. All of the corn I planted at the same time, but I did 2 different treatments with it. One batch, this batch up front, I mixed in some fertilizer into the soil before planting. And then this, you can see like the dip down. This batch back here, we did not mix in the fertilizer with the soil. So big difference in size and how they react. So that was a good experiment. So something really important to note, if you mix in fertilizers into the soil where you're transplanting something, not to just dump them there and leave them. I mix them around. We do blood meal, kelp meal, and then we also make sure we put Ultra on this, the soil prebiotic, and kind of mix that all together really good with the soil, and then transplant. Otherwise, you can have some rotting problems from those fertilizers. I can't remember if these were here the last time. They probably had just sprouted last time we did the garden tour. These are cowpeas. These I'm not planting for cover crop. These we plant to harvest the seed. We use these in our favorite soup, and had the kids put in a trellis here. Some of them are crawling up this trellis, but I don't know, a lot of them are spreading out. Eventually they'll make it up there. Those will always do really well for us. They're really easy to grow. You can tell that they look really healthy. I haven't done anything. I don't put any fertilizer on them. They just grow like that. In this row, we have echinacea up here, have some calendula, and then behind that, these are all, well, not all. So some of these I have black beans, and if you remember from the last time, the black beans didn't sprout very well, so I thought I would plant some more. I didn't end up planting black beans. I ended up planting some lima beans, and then I planted more cowpeas in here. We still need to get a trellis in here because these are vining, so they need something to grab onto.
What is a home warranty? It's a 1-year service plan that helps cover costs when parts of your home system.
This is our outdoor strawberries that we grew. These ones, we've been getting a few strawberries from, but in the tunnel they just do a lot better. And I took off all the runners off of these and trimmed them up. Then behind them, we have these marigolds. And behind that, I have pickling cucumbers. These have been absolutely prolific. I love this variety. We used to grow a variety called homemade pickles, and that did pretty well, but this variety does way better for our area. This is called H19 Little Leaf. Sometimes it's called Arkansas Little Leaf, so I can kind of see why it's doing well here because we're in Arkansas, so it is very well acclimated to the area, and they just go crazy, like almost too many pickling cucumbers all at once. Behind the pickling cucumbers, we have our sweet corn here. We have been harvesting this. It is mature and it is so good. We always get the corn earworms at the tops of the corn. We just cut that off. We feed the caterpillars to the chickens, and then we eat the rest. But this is our favorite. We get pissed sweet corn, and it's just so good. So I'm glad we have another succession of this coming on, because we have just been eating this. We haven't preserved any of it yet because we just love it. We just end up eating it for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. these are all the dahlias that I planted from seed. They're just starting to flower. One of the things that I was planning on doing with these that I haven't done yet, I'm so late on this, but I was going to do some trellising with these so that they don't flop over. So hopefully we can get that in very soon here. And then up at the front of this row, we have some zinnias here. These are doing really well. One of the things that has been amazing this year is I've probably spent 3 or 4 hours with entire months weeding, which is so different from years past. I usually would spend at least, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours a week weeding, and I haven't had to do any of that. A big part of that is using the weed paper this year has been huge for us. It's pretty much eliminated a lot of weeding, and just now being in the 5th year of gardening in this place also really helps, because over those years we have been able to lessen a lot of the weeds that were here. So it has been just more of a relaxing gardening year, which has been really, really nice, because I'm doing more of the things that I enjoy, like harvesting and preserving, and have had to do less weeding throughout this whole time. We've got our chives here, and then oregano here. You can actually see it now. It was so small before you couldn't really tell it was here, but I have that interplanted in between the chives all throughout here. And then up at the front, I have rosemary here. And this I did not plant from seed. We just purchased this from the store. Rosemary is a little tougher to grow from seed, and I just figured it would be easier just to buy it for this year. So I'll show you back here. This is cilantro that is all going to seed. We can save some of these seeds for spice, but we also want to save some of these just for regrowing more cilantro. And then we have the Egyptian walking onions in the back. These do not like heat. Onions just really don't like heat at all. So they're not looking so good, but they'll bounce back once we get back into some cooler weather. We have our sorrel right here. This is going to seed. This is sage. It's growing really well. So we have lemon balm right here. It always takes over everything, but behind that I have some lavender here. I just bought this from the store. It smells so good. So that combination smells really good. Then parsley here, and behind that I have more lemon balm. A couple weeds in here I need to grab. And behind that I had another tray of oregano, and I just decided to go ahead and plant some more. And then finally behind that I planted this thyme from seed and transplanted that. So that one's doing well too. These are called Goldie Double Sunflowers. They're really pretty, really great for cutting. So I'm excited to have some of these for inside the house. And then we have more zinnias here, and then cosmos right here. I didn't show this before, but in the back of this row, this is all, we just planted that more for beauty in the garden than anything else. It's the middle of July, and we are really happy with how the garden has been performing this year, especially. I feel like in years past, I have had so many struggles with bugs or disease, and in a big way, like they would overtake a crop or something like that. And this year, we're now in our 5th year in this spot. I feel like we're finally achieving more of a balance. With everything here, I have all of the same pests that I normally have, but they're not taking over. There's not like an infestation or anything like that, which has been amazing. We have bad bugs here, but we also have good bugs to keep those in check. So it's been really nice to be able to not be freaking out about so much of that stuff. Some of that is just coming with a little bit more experience. This year, last year, I didn't have as much time as usual, and we've been really blessed because we just haven't had those same issues that we've had in years past. That wraps up our garden tour for July. Coming up, I have a lot of preserving things to show you that we have been working on. We've been doing so much preserving and cooking with all of that stuff from the garden.
Insurance for listening too much, like you left your job, got a husband and wife. If you turn 26 and you need friends, they'll pay it out. It's you. Check out the website for what you can do. Just remember, here I go. See it for you.
Try Cascade Platinum Plus. It removes up to 100% of food residue.
Garden cheese. What brand is Homestead Garden?
Good morning. It is 6:33 and I've got my cup of coffee.
All right, it's your turn.
Max's channel. What shoes?
Mountains.
Max. I like him. I would just have a play date with him.
Max's channel.
They used to be in a hotel, opening some doors, plushies, and stuff. Like, yeah.
What if I did my channel? Max. What is it called? Max what?
Max's channel.
That's called Circus Max, right?
Circus Max.
What if I got my own channel and like people saw me that knew me and were like, I know where she lives, I'm gonna destroy her garden. You know? But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
The pile of flush.
Like, I'll get you now. I'm gonna destroy your garden. Like, what if that happened though? Do you think that would happen?
Oh my god, he's even better. Wow. I'm so rich. Mom, we're gonna go.
Thank you.
The pile of plushies.
I gave it to
It is a boring Saturday night. The garden bandit, what he's in the do.
What am I
Oh
getting?
my gosh, guys, I am so bored. I'm so bored, I'm ready to arrest somebody.
Hey guys, I say we go in a hot tub. You guys want to go in a hot tub? Oh, we're going in a hot tub. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Oh, you come see your friends.
Shut. Thanks.
You guys, look at Matthew and your plushie. It's Huggy Wuggy. From Poppy's Playtime. Huggy, where are you going, sir? Oh my gosh, I'm terrified. Oh, he wants to squeeze me till I pop. That is terrible. And guys, look, if you wrap his arms, it's got Velcro on his little hands. You can wrap his hands around your neck. And he can just, yeah. We're going to do a demonstration. A lot of you have been patiently waiting for this. Is it Screech? That might give you guys a clue of what we're unboxing right now. I see a little bit. They might. I bet a lot of you guys will know what these are, especially based off of this guy. We have a whole set of plushies from a certain Roblox game. And there's the first one, Screech. Alright guys, can you guess the game? If you can guess the game, hurry and put it in the comments. I'll tell you in a minute. That looks like Glitch. Alright, so we've got 2 characters now. The game is Doors, guys. This is Doors, and these are the Doors plushies. There's Screech Papa. I love Screech. He might be my favorite. Which is my other favorite? It's Seek. There's Seek. There's Eyes. There's Eyes. Oh, he's like a kraken. He looks like a kraken. Okay, your 2 favorites are Screech and Eyes now. Okay. And there's Seek. So he's a good finder. He's got a big, huge eye. He's like a Cyclops. Seek. And that's Ambush. Ambush. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at him. Oh, scary. Ambush. He looks like a gas mask, kind of. And is that Jack? Yep, this is Jack. Halt. That's Halt. He's kind of cool looking. Little Halt. And there's Jack. Jack's pretty creepy. He's pretty creepy. Alright, there's Jack. And we have another one. We had to order him because he didn't come with this set, so we got an extra one from someone else. Oh, that's the wrong package, honey. You got the wrong package, I think. Yeah, that's the Papa costume. You got the wrong one. Those are Max's 2 favorites. Yeah, I think Glitch and Screech are my favorite. This is the right package, guys. So there's one more here. Oh, it's the figure. It's the figure. He's pretty creepy looking. Yeah, his head is like a mouse, guys. Look at this. Since he's supposed to be the figure. Creepy. Yeah, his whole head is a mouth. Can you imagine him chasing you, Max? Yeah. Oh my gosh, so how many do we have now? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 Doors plushies! Yes, 8 plushies! So who do you think can win in a battle? Doors plushies or, yeah, Rainbow Friends? Playtime. Do you think they're gonna like each other? Or what about these guys versus Trevor Henderson plushies? Who's gonna win? Because they kind of look like Trevor Henderson characters. Yeah. So, my favorite is Screech, is my #1 favorite.
I like him.
Yeah, it's like a finger trap. He's eating my finger. I think he reminds me of Cousin It.
Which one is yours?
Yeah, Nick's favorite. Oh, pretty cool. Even Jack's pretty creepy. Look at Jack. It's creepy. And Seek. Seek is cool. Is that your least favorite house? That's your least favorite? That might be my least favorite, just because it's yes, he does. That's what I said. Well, we won't do that because some kids might love Halt. And that's so sad. Alright, Halt, you're going to have to battle somebody to redeem your love. You're going to have to fight somebody, Halt. Should we have them battle somebody? Zeke is cool. And there's more characters too, like Rush. Yeah, there's more. There's probably like 10, I think. Or more. There's probably more than that. Yeah, and then it's Timothy. Oh, he does look like Bendy. Yes, he totally reminds me of like Bendy. Yeah, like Geek Bendy. Yes. Yeah. So they've got one called Rush and Timothy the Spider. There's one called Timothy. And what? There's one that's like a door. Sure. Oh my goodness, look at these guys. Alright guys, Max is going to put his 2 favorites in his room, Screech and Eyes. And now, we're going to go play Doors right now. I want to bring Glitch. He's my second favorite. I want to bring Glitch. Which one do you want to bring for power? Okay, he's gonna bring the figure. All right, guys, we're gonna go play doors now.
Do you say, Jeff?
What's up, everybody? We have a package. We're on vacation, and we have a package, guys. We got a package on our vacation. We're gonna open it. Let's see what it could be. Oh my gosh. We've got some doors plushies. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we have a red rainbow friend. We've got red blue. And Timothy the spider. Timothy the spider, guys. We've got Timothy. How cute is he? Look at his little eyes. He even has the little 8 eyes. Is he out of your place? Timothy. How cute is Timothy? And this one. What is his name, guys? Look at his teeth. I'm spacing his name. I know his name. Who is it? Is it Rush? You guys, I'm spacing what his name is. So tell me what this guy's name is from Doors. If you know what his name is, put it in the comments. Let me know, because I can't remember right now. I'm having a brain fart, guys. That's it. That's a rude way of saying I can't remember. And we've got a red blue. Look at red blue, buddy. And then look. Yeah, look at him. Oh, his crown is quite nice. His crown is quite nice. It's better than the other crowns. Let's see what we got. Look, you guys. Magic 4 seasons. So we are on our vacation. We got a package, and look, we brought our door species with us. We got them all now. And should we show them? Okay, guys, let's show you what happened. Okay, we're going to show you what happened. Look, in the closet, look what we found on our vacation. Look, Foxy, our little fox. It's the elf on the shelf. Our fox. We found our elves in the thing. And Elfie hanging from the blankets in the closet. And look, one of the baby elves is coming out of a magic door. That is a magic door, and it's a portal. And that's how these elves came to our condo when we were on vacation. We didn't bring these guys. We just came here, we were unpacking, and Max said, look in the closet. And his elves learned that is crazy. Okay, guys, I just remembered who it is. So thank you for those of you who put the comments in the video. But now I know this is Rush. It's Rush, that's what I thought. He rushes at you when you're in the hallway going to the doors. So scary. Ellie's got a ball. What's your ball, Ellie? The ball. You mean Rush? It's Rush. Yeah, it's Rush. The one that rushes through the hallways all fast and chases you, and the lights turn off when he comes. Remember? All the lights. Yes. And then all the doors are open when he shoots by. That's Rush. He's probably not my Screech is my favorite. The sun looking guy. Okay. In the game, you're just playing the game, and your object is to try to go through as many doors as you can in this hotel. Okay. To get to the top. Okay. But behind the doors, sometimes are those guys waiting to jump scare you. No. Or sometimes hurt you because they chase you.
1 hour experience.
Guys, we're in a hotel. We're in a hotel like the doors game. And Max, we're not sure what's behind this door. We heard a noise, guys. We heard a noise. What's behind the door? What was it? What was it, Max? Should we pop it in? Keep it open for just a sec so we can see what it is. It says that must be Screech. You have to look him in the eyes. If you look him in the eyes, it goes away. You got it, buddy! Okay, now we need to find another door. Gosh, we need to find another door. Okay, let's see what the door Max is gonna go through. Yeah, do you want to go find another door? We have to get further. Okay, Max, there's another door, and it's dark. It's Oh my gosh. Who's there? Oh my gosh. Maxie, you're gonna have to run for it. If you can make it to the next door, then he'll disappear. He'll disappear if you can make it to the other door. Oh, gosh. Oh. Find another door in this hotel. You better find another door. Get to the next door, and then he'll stop chasing you. Okay. Okay. Oh. Did you beat him? Oh. Okay. All right, Rush is gone, Max. Rush is gone. We need to make it to door number 3. We've got to find door number 3 in this hotel. Oh, door number 5? Okay, so we're on 6 then. Let's go find door number 6, but it might be locked, so my heads will go. Okay. Okay. All right, Max. Okay, it's locked. Oh yeah, it's locked. Okay, you need to find a key. Let's look in the drawers and stuff. Here's some drawers. What is it? Oh, Timothy! 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 Oh, he was in the cupboard. Oh gosh, Max. Is the key in there? Oh, is the key in there? Maybe in the drawers over here. Any keys in this drawer? Is it a key? Oh, you found a key! Cool. I'll just look in this. Nope, nothing there. Hey, you found the key? You found the key? Nothing there. We don't even need to go in that room. That was a trick. Let's look. I think I see something, Max. I feel something. What is this? Look away! Look away! He's gone! He's gone. Okay, look outside, Max. Look at all the snow. This hotel is creepy. Alright, let's go up and see if we can find the next door. Max, what is on the wall? What is on the wall? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm scared to touch it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody! We are up in our cabin in the mountains, guys, and we brought our Doors plushies with us. And now we have the 2 new ones we just unboxed. And so we have the full set of all the Doors plushies you can get right now. I know there's a few more characters, but they haven't made them into plushies yet. So we have all of them, everything that's out. So I'm going to show you guys each one, tell you a little bit about it so it might help you in the game. Let's start with one of my favorites, the newest one, Rush. So check Rush out. He's got that big mouth and all those teeth. This creepy face. Rush is a monster that moves at an incredible speed and he'll instantly kill you in contact. So you know he's coming because the lights will flicker when he's close, and then he'll show up and rush into the nest. He'll leave all the doors open, smush through. And if you're in his way and you don't hide, you are dead. This kid is so powerful. So if you see the lights flicker in the game, hurry and find somewhere to hide because he's coming to get you. The next one we're going to do is Seek. I love Seek. This is so creepy. But he doesn't show up until later in the game. He only shows up from rooms 30 to 45 and 80 to 95. And what happens is when you walk in the room, you'll start to see eyeballs and walls, like creepy looking eyeballs, so you know he's you. And then all of a sudden, he chases you. He sees like a blob on the floor, a big blob, and comes up out of it. Sees you, and he'll rush and he'll chase you. And he'll chase you so fast, and he knocks all the furniture over, and everything falls in front of you, and you run away from him. So you just have to run and run and run until you escape him. So that's pretty scary. And then let's do my ultimate favorite, Screech. Here is Screech, and I think he kind of looks like a sun. What do you think next? It's a little bit like a sun. Look at those big teeth. And he is. So this one is my favorite because you're supposed to, the way you defeat him is by looking at him or shining a light, because he likes the darkness. So Screech will show up in the darkness and come and get you. And he's very quiet. So he only spawns in dark rooms. So if you have a lighter or some source of light, like a flashlight, then he won't come to you. But he sneaks up on you silently. And what happens is, you play the game, all of a sudden you'll hear psst, psst, in your ear, and that's Screech. You have to hurry and look at him directly. That's the only way to beat him. And he'll damage and jump scare if you don't. If you don't look at him soon enough, you will get jump scared and you'll get some damage. So try to have some lights on hand and don't make too much noise. And if you see him, hurry and stare at him, and then he'll go away. Then we've got the next one that's really cool. I really like this one too. I think Max really likes this guy. Eyes. There's eyes. So he kind of, to me, looks like a kraken. That's what he looks like. So he just appears as a big jumble of eyes, guys. And when he comes, a purple light will fill the area that's about to spawn. Then he's around you, and he'll stare. He'll stare at you and damage you, and he gives you 10, he'll take away 10 health per tick. So he'll just stare at you and you get damage while he's looking at you. So what you're supposed to do with him is the opposite of Screech. Don't look at eyes. Do not look at him. Look away and run away, because he will chase you. He doesn't like it when you look at him. So sometimes he actually randomly spawns when you open a door, which is pretty creepy. So there's eyes. Okay, see how his eyes are supposed to glow, but they need to look like glasses. And it's supposed to just glow like that. So Halt is the next one, and this is Halt. And see, we keep thinking, it looks like he's got glasses, right? But he's not supposed to have glasses. His eyes glow. This is what he's supposed to look like. That's what Halt looks like. So, but this one just kind of looks like he's got glasses. So, Halt randomly spawns when you open a door. So you got a chance. Every time you open a door, Halt could be there. And he'll just right there and jump scare you. Oh, and then he's also like eyes. Lights will flicker before he shows up in a long hallway. So he shows up in, like, when you open the door, or in a long hallway, just like Rush, and the lights will also flicker. So if the lights flicker, it could be him, or it could be eyes, or it could be Rush. You don't know. So whenever you see him, so what you should do is, if you see the lights flickering, hide. Hide. So I think that's the only way you can get away from him. He does a lot of damage. And he might even slowly walk up to you. But you've got to hide, and you've got to get away from him. Now, the next one is Ambush. Here's Ambush. This is Ambush. He's a monster that only shows up in the level hotel, and he'll actually replace Rush. So he's like Rush, but OP. He's much more fast. He's much faster than Rush. He kind of takes his place as you get in those higher levels. So what happens is he will try to get you out of the closet if you're hiding, and he'll instantly kill you. So you're trying to hide, But what can you do? Because he comes and gets you if you're hiding in the closet. And it can speed through multiple rooms and even backtrack its steps up to 6 times. So the only thing you can do is hide when he's around. And he's much faster than Rush, so it's really scary. And then sometimes he will show up and get you while you're hiding. So Ambush is super, super overpowered. The next one, and I think Max really loves this one. This one is Timothy. Timothy the spider. So here's Timothy. Look how cute he is. This might be one of my favorites this week. What do you think? You love, yeah, this is, okay, this is Max's favorite too. And he's really cute. He's a little spider with his eyes. Okay, so Timothy is actually a cute monster. And he will spawn inside drawers that you open. So while you're searching through drawers for coins or like flashlights or lighters or whatever, or keys, there is a chance Timothy could be in the drawer. So his only purpose is to jump scare you. So he doesn't hurt you. He can actually only do 5 damage. It isn't that much. And he basically just jump scares you. And he's pretty innocent, but he can spawn any number of times in multiple drawers, even if you've already seen him. And but the thing is, he's kind of rare. So you don't see Timothy a lot, because the chances of seeing Timothy are 1 in 200. So that's why I've never encountered Timothy yet in the game. I've never even seen him yet. But I've only played it like 6 times, so when we get home, we're going to play Doors one more time. That will be at the end of this video. Okay, so that's cute little Timothy. He's basically just a jump scare guy. And the next one, I think, is the scariest. So this next one is the scariest of all, I think. He looks the creepiest. And it is Jack. And this is Jack. And he actually looks kind of cute as a plushie, but look at what he really looks like. Look at that scary picture. Look at that. He's super scary. So, unlike all of the other monsters, Jack is the monster that only aims to scare you. So Jack's only purpose is to jump scare you. He doesn't hurt you. He doesn't,
So he doesn't even get 5 damage on you?
Nope, he can't hurt you. He only jump scares. Well, he's scary. He's the scariest. So he has a chance to show up randomly. There is, but it's pretty rare. So there's only a 1 in 2,000 chance that he appears inside an open door. But there's a 1 in 20 chance he could appear inside a closet. So he's much more common. If you open a closet to hide, you'll see Jack. You have a 1 in 20 chance to see Jack in there. And if you go inside a closet with Jack, he will immediately open up the cabinet and scare you. And he'll push you out and close the door. So that's a problem. If someone's coming at you like Rush or Alt or something and you're trying to hide, and Jack's in the closet and he pushes you back out, oh my gosh. So he jump scares you, but he can kill you because he'll push you back out and then you'll get killed by the other monster. So he's super scary, but not as much damage as the others. And then the other one we have is Figure. This is Figure. So he's pretty cool and he looks like this. So this one, Figure, is actually really rare also. I mean, yeah, he's pretty rare. I still haven't seen him yet. But he only shows up about twice in the game and he will try to kill you. So first he'll appear in the library once you open the 100th door. So if you get to 100 and get to the library, that's where Figure's going to appear, which is really scary. And what he does is follow you around. He searches for you through sounds. So he listens, and any sounds you make, he can hear you. So he'll even check in hiding spots to try to find you. So what you need to do is keep moving around to avoid him and keep finding hiding spots, but you have to do it slowly, very slowly. If you're too fast, he will hear you. So there's also a minigame mechanic where a Figure is nearby while you're hiding. You must match heartbeats unless you want to get killed by him. So you actually have to match heartbeat to his to survive. So if you come in direct contact with Figure, it will instantly kill you. So don't even try and mess around. That is some serious damage. Instant death.
In the game, did
Yeah, so it's a mechanic in a mini game. It's kind of like a mini game inside the game. Yeah, it's like a mini game inside doors that you can do, but it's only when you're really high in the game. And you have to match your heartbeat to this. Yep. Okay, I only have one more, and then I'll go get it. Yes, I've got chocolate milk. Daddy's giving me powder, but I'm going to give him that yummy chocolate milk. That's how he gets good. So, another thing, you can't come in direct contact with him. If he touches you, you die. And the other thing is, he's actually blind. So just like Green on Rainbow Friends, he's blind like that. So he can hear really good, and he chases you by trees too. So you gotta be really careful. And I think this is the last one. Yep, this is the last one we haven't done. And the last one of all is Glitch. And I think Glitch looks so cool. He's awesome. So basically you can tell he's like pixelated. So Glitch is one of my favorites. He looks awesome. And you can tell he's like glitched out, pixelated. So he's just, like his name, he's a glitch. And he only shows up when you're too behind in the game. So if you're not going far enough, you're not going fast enough, you're really playing, he'll attack and damage you and jump scare you. And then teleport you back to your friends. So his damage is random. You never know exactly the kind of damage he's going to do. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It's like between 1 and 40 of your health, or 10 and 40, sorry, of your health. So if you are constantly attacked, you keep getting attacked by Glitch, then you're probably too far behind in the game, and you need to stay with your friends and keep moving forward, and he will stop attacking you. So he does do variable damage, and he does jump scare you, so definitely don't lollygag. Get going with that game, or Glitch is going to get you. So guys, that's all our plushies, and that's all about them. So we're going to play with them a little bit more, and then when we get home from our vacation, we're going to play doors for you guys. Bye.
Who's ready to hatch some cool pets? Click here to make your very own.
Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, okay. Look at Max. Max is blue. Kit Cam is orange. And Talon is red. And we're celebrating Rainbow Friends Chapter 2's release. And we've got a surprise here. We've got green. A giant green. It's an air natural. This is going to be giant green. And I have some eagle eyes I'm going to put on it. Blue, blue, blue. And red. And here's green. Ready? Oh yeah. Here's his blue eyes. Look at Max. Max is blue. Kit Cam is orange. And Talon is red. And we're celebrating Rainbow Friends Chapter 2's release. And we've got a surprise here. We've got green. A giant green. It's an air natural. And this is going to be giant green. And I have some blue.
Here's the craziness that unfolded during